held during the 8th South Asian Bodybuilding Federation Executive Council meeting at Bhutan on 3rd of April 2011. So actually all the documents were given to the previous General Secretary. He had to resign and he had some personal appointments. So everything was with him. Then it should go automatically pass. Second agenda is co-option of new officials, if any. So I must tell you the same thing again that our previous General Secretary of the South Asian Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation, Mr. Zubair Mohsin from Afghanistan, he resigned because of some personal problems, and now we have to cooperate with the new General Secretary for our South Asian Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation. Since Honorable Dr. Paul Chiva is our Chief Advisor, so I would urge him to...
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, gentlemen. It's very honored to be with you to sit and talk, because I feel the vibrance when I'm sitting here, all of us as same family members. Now, for the minutes, those of you who were present, there were so many things discussed, but basically it was about championships. It was to have the constitution approved and the election last year. And now we have some vacant positions. Vacant positions has to be filled to make this body very effective and operative. Because South Asian Bodybuilding Federation is only 9 years old. And it started because of me, which I asked them to form a South Asian Bodybuilding Federation in, if I'm not mistaken, in Sri Lanka, the first one. So from then, because why we set this federation is to have a regional grouping, so that more young people could participate and get exposure. And we saw many new faces today, particularly from Afghanistan. I saw many of new faces. That's very good. This friendship championship is very important. This binding, this grouping together to be strong in this area. Now, we have a vacant position for a secretary, general secretary. A general secretary is a very important position. That whoever elected has to work. Nothing like resting on the laurels. As you all know, you send me an email now, you'll get the answer now. That's me. I'll be sitting down beside my computer, sleeping next to my computer. It's fine. So we need somebody who can work. Then I had a lengthy discussion with the president, as well as with the executive director. And it's not because it's an Indian, we want to choose an Indian. I have strongly recommended Chaitan Patri to be the General Secretary. Now, Chaitan Patri to be General Secretary, the reason, very simple. Honestly, it's nothing to do with what he is. What he can do is what is very important thing to do with us. He is a worker practically. He will answer. He will work for the federation. You can see by leaps and bounds this federation will grow and the federation will become stronger. I have every faith and confidence in this campaign. He has worked very hard and proven. Even the amalgamation of the Indian teams, both the federations into one, he played a major role. He was sick. Believe me, he was sick, his wife was sick, his father was sick. Very difficult for you to continue. And he continued. He continued because he wants to see the lights, the hope, the faith of our federation is strong. And he can work with Amit Swami. And they are all same country. It's easy for Amit to contact him and work. It's not that because, as I said, if there are better candidates, we are allowed to nominate here. I mean, we are open, democratic federation. Not to say that I recommend you must accept. Please don't get me wrong. My recommendation is because of his ability, and he has got he can travel. He's a businessman by himself, and he can travel here and there and work, and he can get sponsors, help. All these things can be done, but not in a day. It takes years. So I am strongly recommending. If there's any objection, please put up your hand. Anybody would like to object? Mr. Chetan Patri being the General Secretary of the Federation. Anybody like to second my proposition, please?
Congratulations.
Yes, second, or Ms. Christina can second your proposition. Welcome, Mr. Secretary.
Welcome to the family.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And we also would like to nominate
Sir,
Mr.
Pradeep Kumar.
No, this one,
Ismail.
Ismail.
Khan.
Ismail Khan, I met him only once in Kongsha. Now, he is also a very effective young leader. He told me frankly, he says, Dato, the first time I become the Secretary General, I got to learn more. So he is going to learn from here with us, from a small group into a bigger group, and we are going to call him in the executive committee. Please, he must serve with us and work with us.
Executive member.
Yeah, executive member. And you, I know he is very anxious to promote this sport. And he brought quite a number of team here, new faces. That's very good. And we'd like to thank you for your support.
Sir, I have a suggestion.
Please.
I have a suggestion that because the Afghanistan President, Mr. Babar Khan Rohtak, he has to travel to England a lot. So, if we can place this gentleman as an additional Vice President in the
There
executive.
cannot be two vice presidents from one country.
No, Mr. Babar Khan Rohtak is the Executive Vice President. So if we can have him as
Take his
Executive,
Okay.
executive committee first.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Executive committee is good as vice president.
yeah,
And after that, you get the consent from his brother, then it's no problem.
okay,
Yes, I think it's better.
okay. Welcome to the family.
So you wanted to propose
Yes,
somebody?
there is a proposition for a technical committee member as Mr. Pradeep Kumar Appu. No, because he is not
Oh, that was
the
the Pradeep
member,
Kumar, okay.
so we cannot call him. We have to, first elect him,
Okay.
then next meeting he can elect him. He's not-
But he's here in the...
Of course, he's very much here. He's looking after the organization right now.
As the executive member.
As a technical committee member
Member of technical.
of technical, because he has this championship, this boy has, this
Oh,
young man,
Appu,
yes,
okay.
he organized within 30 days.
Pradeep Kumar.
So I would very humbly and strongly recommend his name. It's okay?
Yes, you better say that.
Last year we had the discussion during the 8th SABB Council meeting, and Mr. Vijay Kaistha, who was a very helping tool, not only in Nepal, in South Asian region as well, and he was the vice president, so he again wanted to serve for this another term as the vice president. So I would like to propose his name. He's opted as the vice president from Nepal.
Yes, I mean, they requested, Nepal requested the Inspector General.
Yeah, he's the
To be the,
Inspector General.
he's the vice president, so we will accept his nomination. What is his name?
Mr. Vijay Kaistha from Nepal, as it is passed in the meeting.
Yes.
आप उनको बता दीजिएगा कि जिस पोजीशन पे वो थे वो दोबारा उस पोजीशन पे इलेक्ट कर ली गई।
वो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट SABBF के
दिनेश राज भंडारी एज द मेंबर, एक्सिक्यूटिव मेंबर, he is the general secretary of Nepal Bodybuilding Association. He is sick, so that's why he couldn't come.
and the president of Maldives, he is not come.
He's in Sweden. He's in Switzerland.
He is already our vice president. Yeah, the next agenda is allotment of the 10th South Asian Bodybuilding Championship and Executive Council meeting. So, I must tell you all, you might be aware of, that this championship was scheduled at Maldives, but they couldn't make it because of their government clash and problems. So we had to do it in a very short span of time. So yesterday we had a very healthy discussion with our Assistant Secretary General, Mr. Amin. So we have the proposal and we want to bid for the next South Asian Championship at Maldives. So I would like to request Mr. Ahmed Amin to say a few words.
Last time we had some problem, the government problem, and we didn't keep it on time. That's what we informed. But this time we hope we can keep on time. Our plan is on June and July. can do it. Surely.
What he's saying is, last time you all know there was a political turmoil in the Maldives. Nothing can be stopped. So this time they're bidding again to compensate, to organize the championship for next year. Now he met me in my room yesterday. As the advisor of this federation, I told Mr. Amin that the federation will not have no objection. But this time, as you know, we were caught by surprise. Thank God, Ludhiana came to the rescue. Otherwise, it's a blank year. And we continue. So this time, because this is the second time Maldives failed. So third time is going to be a very big risk. So we want some sort of guarantee. Banker's guarantee of 10,000 or a deposit of 10,000. I mean, if you're 100% sure, this money is yours. Banker's guarantee we cannot take unless you don't organize, we take. Because at least the next horse, if you fail, we can say the next horse we can give. Otherwise you bid and you don't fulfill.